Hey guys, this is Kailash. I'm back again with another video of this ES6 series, and today I'm gonna discuss about the functional difference or the functional uh, benefits we have got in the arrow function over the classical functional expression. Okay, in previous video I have just described the syntax of the arrow function, but in this video we are gonna be exploring the things that how the arrow function is different functionally than the classical function expression. Okay, so let's just take an example. Okay, uh, before, let me tell you that arrow function has got resolved many issues related to this keyword. We have got uh, some issues related to this keyword in the classical function expression, but arrow function has got resolved all those issues, and let understand those by taking an example. So let's take an example. Let's define an object here. Okay, and take a property id here and define a function counter function, right? In this function, let's console this id, okay, after some delay. So to get this done, we will use set timeout function, and as you know that this set timeout function is called on the global window object. Okay, this is a global function and called on the window object. You can write it like this: window dot set timeout. Okay, so as the under the hood JavaScript understand that if we even write set timeout, then this will understand this is a global function and it will execute that. So in this set timeout function, let's take an anonymous function and console the id inside this console log. Okay, so that's a delay we will be taking here is 1000 millisecond. It's turned out to be 1 second. Okay, let's call this counter function outside from the object. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happened. After 1 second delay, we has got console out undefined. How? What is this issue here? So you can understand that we are getting some issues if we use classical function expression. To understand this, let me make you clear about two things. Okay, the first thing is that the context on which the function is called, context or object on which function is called, and the second thing is that the context in which the function is defined, right? So if we take example of this function, okay, so this console is executing inside this set timeout function, and the context on which the set timeout function is called is window, and the context in which the set timeout function is defined is object. Okay, so in traditionally this keyword take the reference from the context on which the function is called, right? So let's understand that the set timeout in this keyword, in the set timeout function, will be referring to the window, because on window set timeout is called. Let's see whether we are right or not. Okay, let's see. So here we consoling out the window object. Okay, so this is pretty much clear. To get this resolved, to bind this keyword, actually this keyword should refer to this object. So to get this done, we need to write a bit of code here that bind this keyword to this function. Okay, and now see, Now we will be prompting a proper result here, 42. Okay, so in traditional arrow function and traditional function we need to write this line of code, but these things is get resolved if we use arrow function, because arrow function is lexical in this keyword in the arrow function is lexically bound. So you can see here that we have got a proper result because the arrow function this keyword in the arrow function is lexically bound. What I mean by lexically bound, it means that this keyword is referring to the context in which this function is defined. So in which context the function is defined, in object context. So that's why this is referring to this object. So let's see, is this fine? Is we are getting this? Yes, let's see. Yeah, we have got object printed here, and this is the same object. This is the same object. So you can understand that just remember these two lines, that this keyword in the traditional function is referring to the context or the object on which the function is called, and in the situation in the case of arrow function, this keyword is referring to the context in which the function is defined. Okay, I hope I'm clear on this section, and please do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.